Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the homestead. Been a pretty rainy week, not a whole lot going on. There is a couple things I'd like to talk about. Another bad piece of news here for you. We've got 2 injured ducks now, and it's the same injury. So I'm starting to take it a little bit personally. There must be something I'm doing wrong, and I think I may have figured it out, but I'm not sure. So I think Luna is actually a worse case than Donna, maybe because it's such a fresh injury. I don't know, but let's see if she'll let me. Come here, Luna. Come here. You're okay. You're gonna hurt yourself more. See her limping. Come here. You're fine. We just want to show you something. We just want to show the people something. Be a nice girl for a minute. Look, let me see your foot. So as you can see, look at that foot. Pretty normal. And you come over here, and I don't know if you can tell how swollen that is. With Donna, I didn't really see any of that. You're fine. So let me go and show you kind of what I think is going on. Just be easy. I hate to see it. I hate to see it, folks. Donna's still not better. She's in the exact same boat. But what I think we've got going on is every step and bump here that they've got to climb over, I guess they're pretty clumsy and they may be tripping. I've got river rock and pea gravel in here. I had it leveled out, but they like to dig and spread it around. I'm gonna throw some more pine shavings to get rid of this, but I think the main culprit is here. So I have this box specifically for the ducks, but see, there's a duck egg in there. So what I think's happening is they're climbing up here and then kind of just falling down. And when they're falling, they're releasing all that weight just on one foot. So I'm not 100% sure, but that's got to be what's going on here. Because I mean, there's nothing else. There's no cuts, no injuries on the bottom of their foot. It's like just a spraying or something. This spraying? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. But I don't know the same situation on their run. I've got this gap. I don't know why I've never thought about that being an issue. So I'm gonna have to build ramps on all these bumps and knock it all down quite a bit, which is fine, but it just occurred to me that's probably what's going on here. Like I said, we've been getting a lot of rain, which means a lot of growth. So our sunflowers are just as tall, if not getting taller than me, and we still ain't got flowers, so they're still going. Corn, we are starting to see actual formations on our corn. And I don't know if you remember what I told you, I decided to grow a couple more with it. So we've still got some, let's see if we can find a, right here. We've still got some younger corn coming up. And I've got to come through here in this whole area and weed it. And by the time you guys see this video, my parents will probably be here, and I'd like to have all this done so it looks a little bit nice for them. But we've got some healthy stalks coming, so that's nothing to complain about. Lettuce is about ready for harvest. Got all sorts of types, different types of lettuce and greens, and I can't even remember what those are. Watermelons planted. We got the grass cut. Green beans are just absolutely killing it here. You know, they'll keep growing as long as they can keep climbing, so we're gonna let them keep climbing. I'm gonna spray some neem seed oil tonight because we're having a little bit of bug problems again. Stuff doesn't last but a week. Peas are climbing, champs. I just had to go, we'll talk about that in a minute again. Had to go to Tractor Supply. I got some more string, so we're gonna get all these branches that are drooping pulled back up. I don't know if I'll have time to film that or show you, but I might set you up and show you. I mean, you guys get the gist of what's going on here. You just kind of loop it around and go straight up with it. It takes the pressure off the plant from supporting itself and helps us get some buds and flowers and tomatoes. So there's that. Another thing, we had these greenhouses completely sealed, and for about 3 weeks now I'm saying, hey, what's going on? We're really not growing that much in here. I don't see that much growth happening. So I left a thermometer in here for 24 hours and it was almost 103 degrees in here. So I figured I'll take this panel out, and what I'm going to do is get a piece of a little bit more rigid wire or something and just kind of take this door back off and slide it down. I kept these, so wintertime they'll have to go back. So there's a lot going on, folks. A lot going on. What else we got? We got our spare room cleaned out. July 10th, we're gonna have a lot of people over here. So I'm gonna have to get a bed and a couple things there. This, by far, is the most dangerous thing here. So I don't think we've ever talked about it, but I've got that clutch actually bolted together. So there's no engagement and disengagement of the blades. It's just kind of always running. So I about flipped her today. Jumped off, it did not shut off on me. I probably could throw that up so the seat sensor still works, but man, if I would have fell off that thing and somehow got run over, I'd have been chopped up. So it's another thing to think about. Sometimes this safety skips your brain, but I'm getting to the point where I can't afford to get hurt. There's too much going on. So we really got to watch it. So I'm going to probably order that clutch for, well, next month I'm going to order that clutch. Mead tractor, John Deere, has my parts for the deck because I just use cables to hold it up. Up here we've got, let's see if we can zoom in a little bit. Our apples are growing. So I think about fall they should be ready. Pears are growing. Everything's really growing good. Everything's growing good for us. So that's just a short update. I got to get back to work. Probably pull some weeds tonight. Like I said, get those tomatoes hung up. Another thing, I told you guys I was going to give you a 1 week update on the microgreens. And I decided to go ahead and put them in the greenhouse, which they look terrible because I just weed eated in here, but we lost them all. This was before I realized that the heat was an issue. And like I said, this is my first time growing in a greenhouse. So, you know, you're going to get that. You're going to have problems. You're going to have solutions. So, you see that? We got to go through and pick all those eggs off because these are the problem. So you'll see people get a torch, but I like to just get a cup of vinegar and scrape them off in there. But look at, that's what you got to watch for. So that's what the neem seed oil is good for. I'll get that sprayed on later tonight. Whew. But we're running out of time. Luckily it's the longest days in the summer, so we've got lots of light left, but man. Anyway, I guess that's it for today. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing real well. And I don't know. I guess try and keep your head up. I'm trying to do the same thing here. But you just never know. Sometimes life throws some crazy stuff at you, and it's all just a test, you know. It's not why is it happening to you, it's what is it trying to teach you and what can you take away from it. So guys, we will see you on the next one. That's it. Take her easy.